Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Joseph, also known as Joey Let's Doey for those of you who follow my page. And I am one day pre-op, getting my surgery tomorrow. I have so many things to talk about. Sorry I haven't updated in a while as well. One thing that is super annoying, even though my surgery is tomorrow, which is January 5th, 2016, I have no idea what time my surgery is. So yeah, that's really freaking frustrating. I don't know why the hospital handles it this way or my surgeon's office, but that's how they do it. And I've called twice, at 7 o'clock in the morning, and a couple hours ago, it's about almost 4 o'clock, and no one has called me to let me know. Um, I spoke to a surgery coordinator, and she said that they have until 7 o'clock to call me, but the office is going to be closed, so someone better freaking call me because I have a surgery. Really frustrating. I'm on my liquids diet. I didn't really have anything very restrictive, just like a 24-hour liquid diet. I have been doing Atkins and low calorie. I've lost about, I think, around 7 pounds. My When I had my last visit with my surgeon, he told me if I gained even a pound that he would cancel my surgery. So that definitely scared me sober. Well, food wise, anyways. Um, Also, I had like 3 hours of sleep. Didn't sleep much yesterday. Basically, whenever it's something big like first day of work, vacation, first day of school, anything like that, um, kind of it's hard for me to sleep. So knowing that, last night was actually my last night where I can just research everything. I really look at, watch tons of videos, which have been very helpful, which is why I started doing this in the first place. And so hopefully I go to bed early. I'll be going to bed pretty early tonight. That's what I anticipate. Not really hungry today. I'm doing the liquid diet pretty good so far. And especially considering that I haven't slept much. But I just went and got a haircut, as you can see. And what else? Other things I want to talk about. Um, Another reason why I haven't kind of updated in a while is I had a lot of personal things going on, and I didn't want to. I had a like, death in the family and family issues and just different things during the holidays with fun. And but everything's okay. Just life happens, and so I'm trying to keep it positive. I'm not worried about my surgery at all. If anything, I'm kind of worried about the day or two after. I know the first 3 days can be kind of rough. I just want to get that done with, and then I'll be happy. But the surgery itself, I'm not worried about. Um, Another thing I want to mention, it's a funny topic to bring up right now, but support, or lack thereof, shall I say, um, in the weight loss community rather. I have had lots of support from friends and family, which I'm very lucky for that. Um, I don't know. Honestly, I've contemplated even just like deleting this whole video series for a few reasons. Obviously, you guys know I went through kind of like going through a kind of economic crisis of sorts. And I had a video talking about that. I had like 50 views and not one like, not one comment. And it's pretty shitty because obviously people are watching my videos. It shows you how nice people are. So that you know, kind of rubbed me the wrong way in a sense. But at least, hopefully some of those people that are watching, I'm helping. So that's the reason why I continue to have this, and also for myself too. But, the whole weight loss community, I kind of see it as kind of like a cult of sorts. And it's very clicky, and I don't know, like, I'm so grateful that people have videos out there that I've been able to watch. They've helped me so much, will continue to help me during these phases. But I mean, I don't know if I want to necessarily get so deep into that. There's some people you watch their videos and you can tell that's their life, is their little VSG cult, I'll call it. And though this is going to change my life, and some videos have been helpful, I hope to help people with my videos as well. I don't think I want to go on that. They go to all these events and they have these like seminars and all that stuff, and I don't know, I just something about that rubs me the wrong way. Maybe I'm antisocial in that respect, and I'm more independent on taking care of myself. And I don't know, but I had that GoFundMe, for example, because I lost my job. I did meet. Look, there's this guy Joe Green. Shout out to you. You're awesome. You know, he's been very helpful, and I haven't spoken to that much lately. But he, gave me a donation, and he's always like written back to me when I write to him, and that's nice. And VSG Kirk as well too. Um, but I don't know. Tell me how you guys feel about that. Maybe I'm not the only one. There's something about it that's just kind of a little bit too clicky, and I could kind of see how people just go about living life and don't update videos. I'm gonna try. I promise I'm gonna try. But that's I don't know. It's not for everyone, I guess. Um, but yeah, basically my personal real life friends and family have been the ones that have helped me the most through this with encouragement, with support. Um, Thank God, Christina Hidalgo, I love you. One of my friends that I've known like since I was in middle school. She um, has gone through some of this, and maybe I'll edit this because I'm not sure if she wants me to tell people. But so for editing purposes, pause. Sorry, I came back. The reason why I came back is because I have a friend who had the surgery that I've known for several years since I was like 13, and she's a personal friend of mine, and I think she's like 3 or 4 years out, and she's been a great support. And thank God that she's actually one of people that first told me about the surgery, and thank God I have her as a resource because in the weight loss community, not feeling it so much. I gotta be honest. Had a few highs and buys or whatever, but generally speaking, everyone thanks everyone so much. Like all the support they got in the weight loss communities. No, I'm on obesity help OH. I'm on bariatric pal. Obviously, I have this YouTube video. Whatever. Another thing I want to bring up. There's an organization called WLSFA, which was actually recommended to me from one of my weight loss community friends that I've made, and basically they help people that don't have money for the surgery, um, and it's a really cool organization, and I respect that. But I will say, I did reach out to someone and spoke to them. They're trying to get to my contact my office to see if I can get some kind of like assistance. It's not like a financial assistance, it's really a grant, really, or like a donation of sorts. And basically my office, my surgeon's office, wasn't very cooperative with them. But I also wrote the person, my contact with the organization, and told them, hey, what's going on. I gave them the information for the person they had to contact, and please let me know what's going on, to see if I could get any assistance. I wasn't going to qualify for the grant because basically technically have money for the deductible, but I'm unemployed, so after that it's kind of very tight. And so it's kind of like I could have had some assistance with possibly deductibles and whatnot, and I never heard from her back. I never heard back from her again, and after talking to her a few times, I decided maybe it's just whatever. I'm not gonna chase and hunt someone down. But with all due respect, and all due credit, my surgeon's office, not very cooperative either. They're so hard to get a hold of. I know this sounds very negative, but it is what it is. Actually, also my surgeon, he seems like a really great surgeon and everything. I picked him because he seems like one of the best, and he's a professor and teaches bariatric surgery. I don't know what it was, but the last visit that I had, actually, on the last video I posted, he was just very kind of cold and very short and dry, and there was this girl, I guess, interning, shadowing him, and that made everything very weird. And I was kind of like, I didn't want to like be rude, but I kind of wanted to say, hey, can this girl get out of here? Because I don't know who she is, and this is my business. I'm having a huge surgery, and I kind of don't need this other presence in the room with this person. I don't even know who they are, and knowing my business. But for educational purpose for her, I let her stay in there, but he was just super cold, almost unfriendly. It seemed like a different person, not the person I met in orientation or the other appointment I had. I'm just gonna hopefully chalk it up to him having a bad day, and at the end of the day, he just has to be a good surgeon, not my best friend. Um, but so that's the, and I've had complications. Oh, major annoyance on Christmas Eve. I got a phone call in the middle of the afternoon from this woman I've never even spoken to at the surgeon's office, stating that I needed to have my x-ray, chest x-ray, which no one told me anything about this. And she also said that she needed some results for my EKG, from my primary doctor. And I went to the doctor on the 8th and had my EKG, my PCP. And I guess I don't know what happened from the 8th to the 24th, but apparently I have to do everyone's job because I've had to call my PCP, call their office, and it's just like, you're getting paid for this. This is your freaking job. I mean, seriously. So that was like really annoying. And she tells me I have to get an X-ray, and I need, or I won't get clearance. As far as I knew, I was clear. But whatever, things happen, and long story short, I asked her, can I go today? Like, what places can I go to today? And she said Lenox Hill, but she wasn't sure about it. So I called the same, I went to NYU Langone, that's where I had my my upper GI. So I'm like, let me just go in there. I called them, they said everything's good, great. So they needed a referral. This woman at the office, I'm not gonna name her because I don't want to put anyone out there, but she actually wanted me to go back into the office the following Monday to pick up some work, and I was like, no, can you maybe fax the referral over? Like, because these things could take several days, and I didn't want my surgery to be canceled or delayed because of things out of my control and people not doing their job apparently. And but I was very nice to her. I'm always nice to people when I talk to them, and usually, as long as you don't give me a reason not to. And I had to give her a fax number. I gave her two because I was instructed by NYU to give two numbers because there's different departments both need that referral. And I gave them to her, and she sounded like annoyed with me. And I was like, whatever. I'm like, I don't have time for this. I'm trying to rush to get everything kind of taken care of. I call NYU Langone, and they tell me, I told them, look, I give the fax number to my surgery office staff at my surgeon's office, and let me know when you get the fax so I could come in, because they take walk-ins, but it was 2 o'clock, they closed at 4 o'clock, and they needed that referral before I could come in. Over there at NYU Langone, they tell me, no, we can't call you, we don't do that, we can't call you and let you know when we get the referral, and which I thought was ridiculous, like total lack of customer service. So then I noticed that one of the phone numbers they had given me was incorrect for the fax. So I was like, oh great, now I have to call this lady back at my surgeon's office. I call her back, and she picks up, and I'm like, oh hey, how are you? It's Joseph. And she's like, yeah, Joseph, just like nasty attitude. And I was like, oh, I have one of the fax numbers are incorrect, and I just found out they gave me the wrong phone number. And she said, okay, this has to be the last call because I need to get out of here. I don't have time for this. Really crass. And I just kind of like had a zen moment. I'm like, let me not go off on this bitch, for lack of a better word. And it was Christmas Eve. And I was like, okay, fine. She sent it out, perfect. I wished her, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year because that's the kind of person I am. But, you messed up and didn't get my x-ray. You didn't tell me I needed an x-ray. You messed up and didn't get my results from EKG when you had them for 3 weeks, basically. And you're giving me attitude? Do you think that I want to spend my Christmas Eve running, getting on a subway in the cold, heading down 45 minutes, rushing to get an x-ray? So I thought that was so crappy. And it's your job. Do your freaking job. You get paid for it. Sorry I sound negative and like strong about this, but what the hell? I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have dealt with this, like with the insurance companies, with the surgeons, with the hospitals. It's kind of a nightmare. And there's two things that are a very bad combination, and that's dumb and stupid. And when you have someone that doesn't know what the hell they're doing and they're not even nice, it's just really bad. But whatever. It is what it is. Thank God I got everything under control. And I had to call, actually, twice to verify if she ever got those results. She didn't follow up with me either, and I actually had to contact someone else in the office, so it's been a lot of back and forth. Honestly, with my last situation with my surgeon, actually, he was also very very not nice to me. You know, he almost looked disappointed in me for some reason. It was strange. I think he may have been trying to like, I don't know, maybe the fact that the other intern was in the room or something. I don't know. But like in a previous appointment with him, he told me I could lose about 80% of my excess fat. So when I had the follow up, you know, my last you know, appointment with him, I asked him, you know, what does that look like? Okay, here's my weight right now. So where do you think that's gonna put me at? Like, you know, which I think is a very normal question to ask. I'm sure lots of people ask crazier questions than that. And he's like, oh, I don't know. It's up to you. He got snappy on me. Total different person than I met in your orientation. It's almost, I don't know. I'm just gonna really hope he was just having a bad day. Because if that's the person I have to go back to, you know, I think I think when you have a last appointment with a patient, I have lots of doctors in my family, and I think when you have a last appointment with a patient, that maybe you should try and have some bedside manner. You know, they're going under, for crying out loud. So maybe you should try and ease them up, even be positive. Is that too much to ask? But it was very strange and it was non-informative. That's how it's been. If I wasn't so far in the process, I may have probably definitely would have changed my surgeon, because the surgery, the office, nightmare, horrible nightmare. And I don't know, but I'm gonna keep it positive. I just need to get the surgery done. The rest is up to me, right? And let's just hope he's a great surgeon. He seems like he is. So I did check out his credentials, so that I do have faith in. Sorry for the rambling. It might sound negative, but that's a lot of the crap I've been going through, amongst other things. But so I'm keeping it positive. I can't wait. I'm super excited about the surgery. It's gonna be so life changing, and like I mentioned, I want to get that stuff, like the first few days, out of the way. That's like really the worst part. Another thing, I'm gonna post a picture of a grocery haul I did, and just some things I'm gonna take to the hospital. Very important is Gas-X strips, which I'm sure lots of you, obviously we've had surgery, but if you haven't, get the strips, not the gummies, because after you have the surgery, you have lots of gas. Your hospital may or may not let you take them, but just bring them just in case. And trust me, if you don't use them at the hospital, you're going to be using them right after, because gas can take a couple days. It's very uncomfortable, and even if you eat certain things, you may get gas. And then I got Isopure. That's going to be in the picture you're going to see. It's kind of looks like it's a glass bottle, like yay big, and it looks like Gatorade. Has like 40 grams of protein in it. After getting like 8 of those, maybe it was a mistake, I don't know, I haven't tried it yet, but I'll probably do a taste test in a later video. After getting like 8 of those, I saw some people call it isopuke. Apparently it's like really disgusting. Hopefully I don't have that experience, but I'll deal with it. You know, the protein's good because you have to get protein in, so I'll just deal with it for the first batch. I also got Muscle Milk, Atkins Shake. I got Advantage shakes. I got Quest bars, cookies and cream. Let's see how that goes. I kind of saw in another video that they kind of have the consistency, texture of Laffy Taffy, which is kind of gross. Especially, I don't know, that's going to be weird. But hopefully that'll be good too. I also got these. I do have this here, which I wanted to show you. Got these at the grocery store. They're Ziploc. They come like with 8 of these, and this is pretty much what you're gonna be eating for a month, maybe more. This is your portion, and this is microwavable, freezer ready, everything like that. So I think for like, especially when you go into like the mushy stage, that's super important to have. This is like $2 or $3 to get these two. So, and also if I make something like lentils, for example, I can portion them out. If you're working, that's definitely important too, because you have your limits. I also got Jello, obviously, broth, sugar-free, popsicles. What else? Crystal Light, which I'm drinking some of that today because I'm on my liquid diet. Baby food. I remember I liked banana baby food as a child, so went with that. Okay. wasn't gonna get anything gross like green peas or anything nasty like that. Um, and so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm pretty much prepared for all that for my post-op, and next time you see me, I will be in the hospital waiting for surgery, hopefully. And thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to you have to have like 500 likes before you can even like have like a youtube.com/your name, which is such a stupid rule, but that's what I don't have anywhere near that. But maybe I don't even care. At this point, I think these videos are more so for me and my friends and family, just to keep them updated. And I guess maybe the 2 or 3 people that actually watch them that are not friends and family. But that's okay, it's for me. So thank you. Everyone, please send me your good energy. Super excited. And I know I sound kind of negative. That's why I kind of didn't even want to do a video. But it is what it is, and I'm gonna keep it real. So surgery wise, I'm excited, not worried about it at all, and can't wait. See you on the other side. Bye.